Hello, my name's Ian, and today's album is Della Reese, album named Della, number LSP 2157, arranged and conducted by Neil Hefti. Della Reese was a powerhouse. She was a jazz singer, swing singer. She was born in Detroit, first one of her family to finish high school and started in gospel. She was singing on the radio when she was 13 in Detroit. The condition of my album is not the best. There are cracks everywhere on every sides here. On the inside, let's see, I've got the original sleeve, of course. I'm lucky to have it for this album. There you go. Those are instructions on how to use your record properly. And on the other side, it's just the world's greatest hits are on RCA Victor record. The condition of this album is near mint. Let me show you in the light here. Near mint. Here's the other side. You see the RCA. There you go. And it was recorded in 1959 and it was released in 1960. Nominated for a Grammy in 1961. She lost the Grammy to I don't know who because I didn't check. Now, if you like Amy Winehouse, like this album here, you like Della Reese and you just don't know that you like her. I think that most of Amy Winehouse's inspiration was taken from Della Reese. The same intonation, the same power, the same pause, the same hold. Diction, super clear, super crisp, nothing lazy in her singing. This album is super well produced. The staging, the layers, there are brasses in there. There's a full orchestra in there. It's a big band. And the staging is great. The sound is dynamic. The stereo, they call it stereophonic back then. They were experimenting on how far they could go with stereo or not go with stereo. And this is a perfect mix. It was produced by Hugo and Luigi, two guys who produced Sinatra, produced Duke Ellington. They produced everyone. Like I was saying, the brasses in there are fantastic. You can hear the trombones on one side. You can hear the trumpets a little bit in front. It's very, the image that you get from this record is fantastic. The recording is great. Her voice is crisp. It's sharp. Also, Della Reese, right? Not a lazy singer. When she sings, she sings. There's a song on this album called "The Lady and the Tramp." The Lady is a Tramp. And this song has been done by who's who, right? Ella Fitzgerald, Frank Sinatra, has been done by everyone. But her version is fantastic. It's very uppity up there. A lot of irony. It's very raw the way she sings. When she says the lady's a tramp, you believe that the lady is a tramp. It's not like Frank Sinatra goes, a little lady is a tramp, right? I'm not a singer, sorry about that, but he milks it, he milks it, and Della Reese just goes straight to the point, the lady's a tramp, and then you're like, whoa. So it's kind of exciting to listen to this song. I think it's a very good version of it, probably one of my favorite versions of this song. Then after that, she moved on to You're Driving Me Crazy, another song done by Sinatra, Ella Fitzgerald. It's the same era. All these songs, they come from the 30s and 40s, right? There's a catalog going around the radio-approved song or music, right? Back then, censorship, it was a lot worse than it is today. So, like I was saying, like You're Driving Me Crazy, it's really a good version. And another song that I really enjoyed was Goody Goody. That song is so well sung that I just wanted to have a cocktail right after, but I was at work when I've listened to the reissue on the digital. It is so punchy. It really attacks you. Like I was saying before, like Amy Winehouse, right? When she sings, right, you stop doing what you're doing. This is not background music. Della Reese is giving you a story. She's making a movie in like 2.5 minutes, 3 minutes. The songs are very short on this album. And she's making a movie in 3 minutes. And sometimes you have an album, right? You listen for 2 songs, you listen for 3 songs, and then boring. If you have a DVD player or a CD player, skip. This album, there's no skipping going on. Even when I've re-listened to it, I think it's 2012 reissue. I'm not sure it's remastered. It sounded very, very good. Sounded very close to the record. There was no like there was no, I didn't want to stop the record. I couldn't pause it. I just, all right, we're in the song, we have to finish it, because even though I know these songs and I know how they're gonna end, right? I know the story of the song. I felt like I didn't know the ending, what was gonna happen, so I had to stay and listen to the end of it. I couldn't skip or fast forward. Another one is And the Angel Sings. The recording is so sharp. It is so clear. You feel like you're in the studio with the band and her. There's a horn brass, how do you call it? Progression, a brass where everything goes louder, higher, louder, higher, louder, higher. And when it reaches the crescendo, you're just going like, whoa, this is like, am I listening to a Pink Floyd album? Of course, it's not Pink Floyd style, but point being, like, you're captivated by this song. The recording is amazing for 1959. I'd like to compare it to something else, but it's completely different that what was done, like the Dean Martin, the Sinatras, and all these people. She's completely her own artist. She's not copying somebody else. I really enjoyed that from her. Another song that caught my attention was Blue Skies. Another song that's been done way too many times, a little bit like Oh and the Saints Go Marching In, right? Can't listen to this song anymore. Blue Skies is one of those songs as well where everybody's doing it. I think Jamiroquai has done it. Like, it's been done by, everybody's trying to reinvent it. And the way she sung this song, right, there is nothing boring there. Usually this song is being milked as well. It's a slow song, Sinatra, Blue Skies, it goes for forever. And this one was upbeat. It was super fast tempo. I knew the song, but the way it was re-recorded, I felt like I was listening to it for the first time. And actually, when I bought this record, I was listening for the first time. I actually wish that was the first version I've ever heard of this song, and all the other song would, like, I would compare it to this song, and now I compare it to maybe Fitzgerald instead. I don't compare it to Jamiroquai, although I like Jamiroquai. There's nothing boring in that song. This album, from the first track to the last track, I want to say I promise you, but just download it, check it out, and if you like it, just then go buy the record. It's a good deal. Like I said, I think I paid $12 for this one. They go from 5 to 20. Not a collector's album. It's a listening album. This album will be listened to. I bought it 4 or 5 months ago. I think I put it on the record player already, like maybe 10 to 12 times. It's in my rotation of records that I want to listen to. Della Reese, in the 60s and 70s, she turned her career around. She kind of quit the singing to go into acting. She did a lot of movies and the TV shows as well. I think her most famous TV show, you might not remember. You might know the name, but don't remember who it is. It was called Touched by an Angel. She was one of the main characters in there. She was there for a long time. Religious TV show, I would call it. It's not really my cup of tea, but it was very popular and lasted for a long time. So anyway, if you feel like, you come back home from work, right? You had a long day. You put this record on, pour a little cocktail there. I promise you'll have a smile on your face inside 30 seconds. And you're going to be looking for another Della Reese album after that. So anyway, that's that for today. I hope you enjoyed this and catch you next time. Bye-bye.